Power, Episode 3, The Kind of Man You Are. I wrote down notes this time, this episode, for me to try to be more exact with my talking points. I'm gonna start off, feds watching. The episode starts off, Lakeisha, Dre, and I think Julio, I think that's their name. So they pick all of them up and they want to question them about James St. Patrick. What kind of man he is. And it kind of backfires on the prosecution, because that's something about Ghost. He has a solid organization, and people that he has in his organization, he did do right by them for the most part. So they do stand up for him. They stand up for Ghost in a testament to the type of man he is, and he gives people opportunities from the neighborhood and stuff. So people weren't quick to flip on him like they would expect that they would do. Lakeisha, she might have stumbled a little bit because she was going off emotion, but I don't think it was to a detriment of Ghost or Tasha. But we're gonna see in the future how that ends up working out. Then I wrote Tyreek does a good thing, kinda. So the bullies ran up on his sister. That's one thing that I was happy about. He did stand up for his sister and he got them out of the way. He like, look, he getting tough, but he dumb as a box of fucking rocks. He telling Tommy, man, I don't believe in family anymore. Like, Kanan got that nigga so brainwashed. Like, he like them old punk ass rappers nowadays, man. Just he full of that lean and shit. That nigga just don't have no fucking brain, no mind of his own anymore. This nigga is just, he just a straight fuck up. And then I wrote, the case looked like it's falling apart a little bit. At that point, they did have things that the prosecution, they were arguing, and certain things weren't adding up all the way. They stepping on each other's foot, because one of them wants to try to paint this narrative, and the other one wants to paint another narrative another way. So they not on the same page, and that might be a detriment to them. But then on James St. Patrick's side, they aren't exactly on the same page either, because Ghost's regular lawyer, he's all for Ghost. Number one, I think he really has respect and admiration for Ghost, and maybe a kind of a friendship to a certain extent. But then he has that pressure on him from Tommy also. So he has that. So he has to really be on this case. But the black dude, this punk motherfucker right here, it's the classic case of when a brother gets a little power and he sees another urban type brother, and he looks at him like he didn't work as hard to get where he was. So he has some negative feelings about James St. Patrick. I don't want to call him Ghost in this context, but he has negative feelings about Ghost, about St. Patrick, and he's gonna try to do he's gonna do his job, but he's resenting Ghost at the same time, and that's not a good thing. He did come through towards the end, and he did bring out that evidence. At the end of the day, I want egg to be on everybody's face, on Angela, on the black lawyer, on all of them, because for one time, they actually wrong about my boy. This is one thing that he didn't do, and he got caught up for. All the shit that he did and got away with it, but some shit that he didn't do, that's what they trying to take my boy down for. This is another shit. Y'all seen that kitchen scene? Y'all seen that kitchen scene when Tommy go holler at Lala, Lakeisha? Lord have mercy. Carmelo, try to get your wife back, boy. Oh, Jesus. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Pressure on Angela. So they putting pressure on Angela because they trying to put her as the mold. So what are you gonna do, Angie? Hey, so she trying to, her back is going against the wall. She wants Ghost to admit to the shit and all this because her shit isn't looking good. That ain't right. Like everybody is all for themselves. In I guess that's the way of the world, especially 2017. Everybody is out for themselves. In I don't like the fact that a lot of people, especially like Angela, man, they just brushing over evidence in certain things. And she's like, yeah, I know he did it. I know he did it. And she sees clear contradictions with the stuff. Like they see the traffic tape. And Ghost is telling the truth about that and stuff. And they still don't want to believe him at all. She knows Ghost didn't have that gun in the club. That is not his MO. And she still want to go there and try to give him a bullshit story. You need to take this deal. You need to take this deal because you think this shit gonna come back on you. That's that bullshit. Oh, didn't this maggot motherfucker? I don't say the F word anymore. This maggot motherfucker. I stole it from the brilliant idiots, but motherfucker in prison, and Ghost has his back against the wall. Everything is against the brother. This motherfucker want to try and blackmail him and put another thing to worry about on his plate. Now he got to try to get his dude $20,000, I guess weekly. Shit, that's just messed up. I hope some kind of way something can happen with that. I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe he gonna find some evidence against him, and that's just another thing to worry about, man. I don't even know about that. I don't know what Ghost's gonna do. I really don't think he gonna try to think too much ahead on that. It's just another point of the storyline. It's just negative. Everybody tries to, for some reason, but that's the second time on the show that I can think of. Like, people put pressure on Ghost. Like, because when he first tried to get out the game, then his bodyguards, I forgot what ethnicity they are, but they put pressure on Ghost. I know your organization, and you're going to do this for us. And now they got another motherfucker trying to blackmail him and making Ghost do some shit. Like, they keep regurgitating that storyline right there. I don't like that. It's already bad enough. And then whenever Charlie Murphy, a dirty motherfucker. When Charlie Murphy came through and he handed Ghost that paper, and he seen that his daughter had seen him in how a harder time she was having, and everything is weighing on Ghost. They trying to break him. He's looking bad at some moments, man. Like that has to be the hardest thing in the world, because he really loves his children and stuff, and even Tyreek bitch ass, but they trying to use that against him, and it's coming. I don't think it's coming that close to breaking, man, but he's back against the wall, and they want him to flip on Tommy so bad, but that's not in his character. That's not the character. I think Ghost would go down before he would bring Tommy down, and that's just off his morality as a person in the code of the streets. Tyreek gave 50 the code, gave Cannon the code. I was like, I know this motherfucker ain't gave him the code to his house for him to go rob, but it was a little white dude. So I'm not gonna say I was proud of that moment. There's some fuck shit, but at least it wasn't Ghost's house. I thought he gave him the elevator code to his house. I was like, man, that was some bullshit. But it turned out to be some other shit. So they about to be robbing houses, and now they're gonna be Malcolm X when he was Detroit Red. Read the book if you you want to know what I'm talking about, or watch the movie. And one of the things, the lead DA or whatever, the one that really killed old boy, I forgot his name, the one that really killed him, he's a little too eager on the case. Like yes, I implied that Angela might be the mole. He's trying to put on anybody else because he doesn't want to come back to him, but he's like too eager, and he like oh, you got information? You can tell me this information. And homeboy, if he's smart, and like we know what happened, so it's easier for us to say, like when you don't know something happened, but your spider sense tingling. Like I'm pretty sure homeboy, he's not blinded by what the case saying, but he has like different thoughts. He like, man, something isn't right. But if he keep his eye open, I think he brought that dude file up on the computer towards the end, and just keep an eye open, cause homeboy he's doing too much. He's doing too much. Like when you gotta lie something, and you just go overboard with it. That's how he is, and all the shit he doing, he planting phones, he planting the gun, he trying to get other people to admit to crimes, and trying to bury Angela and this and that, and something gonna come back on him. He will take this fall. He will take this fall. And the last thing I wrote was this lawyer a bitch ass nigga, but I already went over that. That brother is a bitch ass nigga, man. The one trying to take Ghost, we're not trying to take Ghost down, but just question his character because he didn't come up like he did. But The Kind of Man You Are, episode 3. That's my thoughts on it. Or let me try to give some thoughts on what's going to happen. I'm pretty lost. I think I pretty much talked on what I think gonna happen. Like towards the end, I think people were gonna shoot themselves in the foot. I'm glad they got the DNA evidence thrown out, but other things are gonna surface. But I think it's gonna get worse before it gets better. We're gonna have moments. It's gonna look like Ghost is about to die. Ghost gonna be right on the brink of the death penalty, and something gonna happen. Something gonna flip at that moment. Some big things are gonna happen. They're gonna wait till the buzzer, till the buzzer beater, to clear Ghost's name, because that's gonna be good television. Fuck with your boy. Like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be the greatest and the most hated. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Holla at your boy. Peace out.